Woo. Once again, here I am, just stopping by, taking the time to make this quick film, this quick video. Just using my regular old phone. I don't got technology. I don't got none of that. I work with what I have. So I'm just taking the time to see one of the things I want to share with you guys. You're stopping by, you're clicking in on this video, I don't know, maybe you're gazing through the video, you're just stopping by, you're gazing through, you know what I'm saying? So one of the things I wanna touch bases on is basically a lot of people just wanna talk and use other people's phrases and use quotes that have been used and stop trying to tell people live it. A lot of the times we try to show people, they just don't get it, they're clueless. And all we mean is, well, live it. Just live it, back it up. Because people out here nowadays, they just want to use quotes and talk about what people have already spoke on, what I've mentioned. The only thing you could quote on is what your life backs up to help others. Because your life has proven it. And you got results, you got muscles, you gain muscle through it. See, one of the things is, a lot of people want to go to church and be all religious, and think it's just going to a 1 hour service, and it's just quoting, shouting, coming to God, gimme, 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 and I'm living life, and I'm going to work, and I'm doing all this, and I'm pouring out my heart to help anybody, and just, I'll never stop helping people, but we can't have spiritual growth. I face life every day, but you can't have spiritual growth. It's not easy. If it was that easy, everybody would just, it has to be hard. It's hard. Everything's not easy, it's hard. Things are hard, life is hard. Life is hard. Situations we go through are impacting, they're hard, And I've remained here, I remain on this page, but I don't want to get too detached from the video that I'm doing, but I just want to share with you guys a couple of exercises you could do in the morning. I mean, I'm not going to go through the exercise that I do, like it will be probably a little harder for you guys, but sometimes we get aches in our body, we get aches in our bones or whatever, these little exercises, if you do them constantly, if you do them every day, not lacking one day, if you just do it to warm up in the morning, if you do it I'm going to do another one for what I do in the night. You could do this in the night too, or little warm-ups before you go to bed. Before I eat or anything, I make sure I tell myself, like, I'm going to earn my food. So I wake up in the morning, my first win, is just waking up and thanking God. That's just a win from the back. You're already winning right there. My second win is getting my little exercise, putting my little praise music to praise God, and get my routine, get my soul, which is your mind, your soul, get the body and the spirit attached to God. So I'm attaching all those three, and I'm just sharing these exercises that I know they're going to help you. They've helped me to keep, this is a temple of God, to keep my body oiled up, It's like a car you park outside, you just can't leave it, you gotta run it sometimes, the same way with the bones, So let's pay attention, let's put our soul, body, and spirit into God, and it's not only about, we gotta join all three, So mind, body, and spirit. Draw to God. So, see, one of the things I want to share before I begin and share this, aren't you? It's time we wake up as the body of Christ. It's time we wake up, and if we follow Jesus, we're His disciples. Man, I believe that Jesus was the ultimate marathon winner. This guy walked on his sandals miles. So man, I could just imagine how fit he was, you know. So if you're a leader, if you get on that pulpit, see, a warrior, a leader in battle may not be the most gigantic or muscle, but he backs up what he says, and what he says is what he's living. So if you have a pulpit, you have the opportunity to hold and speak truth, be real with it, and let people see your life that leads to Christ. I came to the point where I'm tired of frauds. We can spot so easy when we're trying to take advantage of us, or it's a fraud. It's time that the church starts waking up and sees a fraud. We're not cattle. We're not a business. We're actually created by God to live amongst each other in peace and harmony, to help each other, not to take advantage of each other. Let's motivate, not manipulate. You know. And it came to the point where this halt and this stop right now, when the religion system is just like boom, everybody's at home, like it should have been from the beginning, seeking God individually, just living like Daniel. And the reason why a lot of people never grew from all these church services, I'm not saying all of them, but you just look at the store. What happens when a client doesn't go to the store? And that's the only thing they're pushing in churches. So now that we have the opportunity to be in our homes, with our families, we have that opportunity to connect soul, body, and spirit to God. And seek Him. Seek God. If you have a Jesus tattoo on you, just know what you have on you. Know who you're following. Because Jesus was a true leader. He was solid all the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera out here. It's not the best, but I hope you can see. I wake up in the morning. Let's say this is your bed, right? This is your bed. This is my bed, you know. So I'm waking up in the morning. Here I am. That's how I'm laying down. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh, you know. So I wake up. As soon as I wake up, I say, thank you, God. As soon as I wake up, I thank God. And I do this. So I wake up and I thank God, say my little prayer. And then I move my neck left to right. Little about 10 repetitions, you know what I'm saying? And then I move it forward. About 10, however you get tired. And then what I do is I rest my feet up. Make sure to stretch them out however you can. Maybe the first time it'll hurt more, but you'll get used to it. Next one up. You know, off from your bed. You're doing this off from your bed. So, you know, you could do this just waking up. Just get it warmed up. I'm not telling you to be bulky almost. No, it's about exercising your body. You move it like that. You exercise it like that. Just off from your bed. This is off from you just waking up right. You know, just stretching. And then what you do, what I do, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do a side so you can check it out for yourself. Maybe your bed is bigger, mine is just not that big. So you're just basically just doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so on. And what I like to do is just do this. Do it more, your knees more in, you know? you can just switch it up to that. And then what I do is this. The last one I do is this. 1, 2. After you're pedaling the boat. 3, 4, 5. That's that. It's just a quick workout straight from your bed, waking up on the right mindset, your mind, your body warming up. And what you do, just get up. You get up. I'm about to show you the other workout from the other angle of my little room. This is just a little angle in my room. So what I do, once I'm up already, maybe you have a beautiful wife at home or whatever, you're just cooking up your coffee, whatever, you can drink a little coffee, whatever. I enjoy drinking mine. So what I do, the next step is I stretch out my hands, make sure I can rotate them forward, rotate them back. Maybe do some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10. And you can do is just run in place. Just run in place. You know, you could run in place for about 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Get your cardio going. You know, while as you're stretching out, you could just do a little bit of this. Then what I do, this is just to show you a little bit. What I do is just this. I go and do a repetition of burpees, just quick burpees, you know, to get my push-ups in the morning, get agitated. So I go like this. 1, 2, 3. I do it this way so you can check it out for yourself. So I go like this, drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just quick like that. And I like to do, what I like to do is a lot of squats. So you can do squats and just make sure you do them like that. But what I do, I enjoy doing this. I don't know about you, but you can do it. I enjoy doing it. I go all the way down and I jump. I jump like that. So I try to just jump down my whole body. And what I enjoy to do after that, after I'm done with that, I like to do this. My elbow down, like that. About 30 seconds, 10 seconds. Then you just switch. Put your elbow like this. Like that. 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Then, after that, I put my knees, straighten my core. Like that. About 30 seconds. And that's that. Simple. Let's get up. Just a little agitated from just showing you, but it really does help. It helps your body. You're gonna do like beginning of the stretches just from the very moment you wake up in your own bed. It makes it easy, makes it simple. So that was just fast, but I do more and stuff. Plus it's a closed environment, no windows open, so it really gets your cardio going. It really helps you. And I just want to pass that on to you guys. And you could connect your mind, body, and spirit, you know, soul, body, and spirit to one channel with God. And all this in the morning, you give Him everything in the morning, you know. So you wake up in the morning, you do that, and let's be on that page, you know. Keep yourself healthy. This is the temple of God. You know, for all of us that we have remained in the Lord, this is something I just want to share with you guys. You know, it's so easy to derail yourself from living this righteous life. It's so easy to go along and do what everybody's doing, but let's focus. Let's get it right. Let's do it right. Let's help others. Let's motivate. Let's share what we have lived, and give it to other people so it can help them. So the best way to speak about what you're trying to help people on is stop telling them what. Live it. Just live it. And just know that this is beautiful, and I love working out. I love waking up in the morning from waking up in your own bed. You can do all this from your own bed. Your joints won't hurt. You'll get warmed up, and if you do this constantly every day, and I know you could advance. You could do more things once. But if you start slow, but don't miss it every day, just every day, little quick warm-ups, 30-second warm-ups, you'll wake up with a different. Your mind, body, and spirit will be in one tune, and your energy is gonna be magnified. Not only because you woke up and you thank God, and you just like your whole everything was like boom, drawn to Him. So I'm tired of frauds. I'm tired of seeing why the people in the church don't advance. You gotta look at the Pope. You gotta look at who you're following. Half of our leaders don't do none of this. They don't teach you to be connected all in one to God. So, and we're not cattle. We're created by God, and we're here to recognize Him, be drawn to Him, and everybody else. So people won't know what to do if they don't know what they need to do. So this life is beautiful. God gave it to us. So let's enjoy it. Let's love each other. And we're going through all this situation that's happening right now. A lot of us are ordained to be at home. So let's get all the time we miss with our family. Let's get it right. Let's spend time together, but let's have that moment of workout. Let's individually. If you're single, you're married, or you have kids, you could do that just from waking up, from the very moment you wake up. You could do this just out of your bed. Just out of your bed, you could do it. It's simple, because you start stretching out in your own bed, moving your neck, leg. Start slow. Don't do it. Just at your own pace. Then you move it forward. Then you stretch your legs. All that you're doing it from the very moment you wake up, and it's simple. And then you move on to waking up to the floor, and you're doing the other sets. If you